Welcome to Let's Roger That. I'm Jill. Today we're going to be helping out someone out of Arkansas who has a Rockwell Delta surface grinder for which the cross-slide lead screw got all tangled up somehow with a washer going into the nut. That's not a good thing. So the originals are usually counterclockwise. We're going to convert it to save him money, otherwise it'd be like $100 to try to get one of those counterclockwise or left-hand threaded lead screws. So we're going to go with a right-hand lead screw, and I'm going to make the whole thing for him, and then he'll have the housing for the nut board out in Arkansas, and then that'll be pressed in. So that's the plan. That's what we're going to make today. Stay tuned. And this is what his is going to look like right here. So there's threads start here, go out this way. This is 19-inch lead screw, and there's 5-inch that is not threaded. You can see here there's a turn down area of 5/8. The whole lead screw is 3/4 of an inch, but there's no threads here. So what I'm going to do is make this 5-inch non-threaded part, which is here, and then press fit it into that. Okay, so we're at 753 essentially, and we're just going to polish this up, and that should take care of it and bring it down to about 750. Looks pretty good. Look at that finish, right? So nice when you put in a fresh insert onto your cutting tool. Very nice. Of course, it's important to have your tool completely on center. Now I get mine completely centered with this tool that I created, and if you're interested in this, it is available for sale on my website, which is rogertoolscanada.com. They're inexpensive, but they're extremely accurate within 0.02 degrees, so leaves a beautiful finish. Okay, now this one we've got to go down to a diameter of 5/8 of an inch, which is 0.625. We're starting at 1 inch. This is probably a good time to mention that some inserts are really well suited to light cuts like these ones. Earlier I was taking 50 thousandths, and this is a 24 thousandths of an inch cut. And look at the finish. So really important to pick the inserts for what you're going to do. Now we'll put the reamer through there, and that'll be it for this part. Before you put a reamer into a hole, it's a good idea to create a chamfer. It doesn't have to be huge, but just to give your reamer a chance to get in and do its job. There we go. Alright, now we need lots of oil, and we know that we need to go at least 2 inches, and I've been going 2.5 so far in order to create enough room so we're not struggling a little later. Alright, so let's do our thing. At the bottom. Okay, we're at the mill, and we've got to create a keyway that is 1.17 inches long by 94 thousandths deep. We're going to make this thing a 3/16 of an inch keyway. You've never drilled a keyway. It's pretty important to take your time with those small end mills. It's pretty quick to break them, so you want lubrication, you want to clear the chips, and you want to take small, shallow passes. All right, and that's it for the keyway. Okay, we're going to go to the lathe, and first of all, actually, we'll cut this at the bandsaw, and then we'll turn the end down like this one here, a couple inches, and then we'll fit that into our part that we just so carefully did. Alright, next step, we're going to take this threaded rod, and we're going to bring it down to 1/2 inch exactly, which will be 5/10 of 1/1000 of an inch larger than the hole we made in that sleeve, right? That way we can press fit that thing. $499.75, so that's, you know, almost, it's still over our reamer. $4,998, $4,999. So excellent. That'll be a nice press fit. Shouldn't be too difficult. So now what I want to do is put a little chamfer on the end so that this part goes in correctly into our sleeve.
take our sleeve. Oh, it's not press fit, but it is really, really. Did you hear that? That means like it's. That is a nice fit. So with a little bit of Loctite in here, it's actually pushing back. There's some pressure. So a little bit of Loctite, this thing is not going anywhere. It'll be fantastic. Excellent. So now we're going to start making a nut to go in that casting. So that's what's next. Okay, first thing to do is face both ends. I'm going to start with a nice square piece. Flip it over, do the same thing on the other side, and then we'll get started. Alright, now that's it for this. What a beautiful finish. I just love doing this stuff. Okay. Remove this, and now we'll start drilling. Use a center drill to begin with. Now we all start as beginners, so you're gonna do this here, right? Let me just zoom out a touch. All right. So clearly, I'm gonna have to bring in my tailstock up here, and so I want to have clearance to go in all the way. So if you're going to do that, that's all great. Just to make sure that there's nothing interfering with your chuck. All right, like it doesn't take much to make a big mistake. So have a look every time, especially when you're starting out, and you won't regret it. Okay, I'll put a center drill in there, bring our tailstock, and it's pretty simple. We're going to have to drill right through. Okay, here we are. Lock that tailstock, oil on the tip, and let's go to town. Alright, so this is going to take a while. I will bring you back when we start threading. Okay, we're at the threading portion of this thing. A little challenging in this case because the bar is nearly the same diameter as the hole. So there's not a lot of room to go. I've already made my first pass. As you can tell, there's a thread forming. And it's a matter of continuing until I can actually fit the threaded rod in there. Okay, so as you can see here, I've assembled the part. There was no point just showing you how to glue a part. Just do some of that nice red Loctite and let it sit overnight. It's going to be sturdy as all get out. I've already tested this out, but just to show you, I mean, this nut is made for this particular threaded rod, so it works absolutely perfectly. So now all there's left to do is actually to pack it up and ship it to my friend in Arkansas. So I hope you learned a little bit of something. That's not very hard to make something like this for your surface grinder or whatever it is that your piece of machinery that you're working on. Anyhow, please like and subscribe, and appreciate your comments and likes and shares if you'd like to. And take care. Bye bye.